It's time to wake up, Sky people! So listen up. Season 6 of The 100 is well underway, and we can't wait to find out about the brand new world our heroes will be exploring.
We'll find out.
We've got some of the wildest Season 6 theories lined up for you, so don't go anywhere. You won't believe what a planet with 2 suns can do. Season 5 recap. Before we take after our heroes and travel into the unknown, let's jump right into a short recap of Season 5. The episode Damocles, Part 2, ended with a bang, and we have McCreary to thank for that. Luckily, Clarke, Bellamy, and all the mains managed to get out of Shadow Valley before Earth faced its second nuclear bombing. But you best believe that Wanheda got her revenge before boarding the spacecraft. With little time to spare, everyone who remained urgently boarded the ship before it went blasting off into space. All of Earth's survivors, except for Monty and Harper, were put into a deep sleep. But little did they know that over a century would pass before they would regain consciousness again. By the end of the episode, we find out that Harper and Monty are long gone, but they've left their son Jordan in charge of the human race.
I'm Jordan, Monty and Harper's son.
Clarke and Bellamy are the first to wake up, and they soon realize that everything has changed. Our heroes are last seen gazing out at the new planet that lays before them. The Season 5 finale was designed as an open ending, which left us with plenty of questions. It was fashioned this way in case the CW decided to pull the plug on the series. Luckily, The 100 was later renewed for another season. The new ruler. Let's start off with the most obvious theory, but an exciting one nonetheless. It's no secret that humans crave leadership, so this brand new planet is bound to have a ruler of some sorts. And since Clarke and Bellamy are natural-born leaders, we can expect them to bump heads with whoever is in charge of the mysterious planet. After doing some digging, it was revealed that actor J.R. Bourne would be portraying a visionary named Russell. This character is said to be a peaceful ruler who's determined to keep the new planet safe and sound. So what's not to like, right? Still, we foresee that Clarke and Bellamy will start challenging this leader sooner or later. But Monty did ask his old friends to be good.
Be the good guys.
So perhaps our heroes will go to the new planet with open hearts. Or perhaps history is about to repeat itself once more. A common theory is that the new Earth will appear to be perfect at first, only to start showing its true colors. Will this Russell character turn out to be who he says he is? We highly doubt it. Our theory is that Russell will drive a wedge between Bellamy and Clarke. Whereas Bellamy will want to believe in the oasis, Clarke will have her doubts. And let's just say that one of them is right and the other is wrong. Some people won't be waking up at all. Although it may be sad, some of our favorite characters are predicted to sleep their way through Season 6. Bellamy and Clarke were the first to wake up, and now they're tasked with venturing onto an unknown planet and determining if it's safe enough to live on. It makes sense that only a selected amount of people would be chosen for the journey. After all, waking everyone up at the same time and telling them that 125 years have passed doesn't seem like the brightest idea. Some fans believe that Kane won't be making an appearance for most of the season. The former Chancellor was severely injured in the season finale, but his injuries were put on hold when he fell into an induced slumber. Actor Henry Ian Cusick, who plays Kane, confirmed that he wouldn't be a main character throughout the 6th season. During the Television Critics Association press tour, Henry confessed that he'd be busy filming for the new TV series The Passage. However, he reassured fans that Kane wasn't dead just yet. Some fans believe that Kane's awakening will happen much later in the series, if at all. In the end, some sleepy characters might be put on the back burner to leave room for the newcomers, but they should all wake up in due time. The unknown planet. The Sky People spent their entire lives studying the Earth before ever stepping foot on it. And now they're about to land on a planet they've never even heard of. Landing is going to be a huge risk, especially since they don't know what they're dealing with. Fans are curious to find out what the planet's landscape will look like. After all, it's rumored to have 2 suns, so it's bound to be beautiful. Animators are surely going to do the planet justice, so that's definitely something to look forward to. When Monty and Harper realized that the Earth was dead, they set their sights on a different horizon. They found out that Aegis 3 had actually been responsible for locating habitable planets, and not for finding oil like they were previously led to believe. So Monty chose to retrace the corporation's tracks with hopes of finding a suitable planet to land on. And here's where things get interesting. Fans are convinced that Aegis 3 successfully landed on this planet all those years ago, and that now Bellamy and Clarke are about to meet the descendants of this ancient interstellar spaceship. If this is the case, there will be plenty of new characters joining the production. We're not sure what's going to happen once our heroes touch ground, but we're expecting to be hit with a heavy dose of action. Bye-bye, Echo. Echo is a fierce warrior, but does she have what it takes to survive Season 6 of The 100? Fans don't seem to think so. Echo and Bellamy have been going strong for a while now. That is, if you don't count the last 125 years, of course. The couple is said to be very much in love, which is why we can expect to see a lot more from Echo throughout the beginning of the season. However, some fans think that Echo will be killed off shortly after coming clean about her life story. Although Echo is a very likable character, Bellamy isn't supposed to be with her, so we're just waiting for her to get booted out of the picture. But come to think of it, the last thing Bellamy needs is to lose another person that he loves. So for his sake, we hope that he and Echo will break up before she kicks the bucket. A fan named Bellamy Stan took to Reddit to say the following: Echo will probably survive, but I hope she won't make it. Although this sounds a little harsh, we can't help but understand where he's coming from. After all, Bellamy's got bigger fish to fry. Could the mysterious Russell be the one to blame for Echo's alleged death? We'll just have to wait and see. Old wounds will heal. Bellamy and Octavia have a very complicated relationship. At one point in time, Bellamy was responsible for keeping his sister's existence a secret. So when they were shipped off to Earth, he continued to protect her, which got super old super fast.
I love you so much.
A Redditor named Encanto123 posted an interesting theory online, and it has everything to do with Octavia healing her wounds and becoming who she used to be. This fan believes that Harper and Monty's son Jordan is going to fall in love with Octavia and vice versa. So why pair these two together? Well, because they have so much in common. Octavia spent the first 17 years of her life with close to no human contact. On top of that, she was forced to land on an unknown planet and help the human race prevail. Sound familiar? Well, that's probably because Jordan's about to go through the exact same thing. These two characters are predicted to click come Season 6. Finding love again and watching someone else go through what she did might help Octavia heal some of her wounds. Bellamy and Clarke will become a thing. We know what you're thinking. Yeah, right. Well, you wouldn't be the first person to feel this way, and anyone who's read the 100-book series knows that Clarke and Bellamy have been an item for ages. In fact, these two characters are actually engaged to each other. Fans have been aching for these two leaders to get together for a super long time, and they're growing impatient. But fans are certain that Bellarke are going to become a real deal come the end of Season 6. If Echo does indeed pass away midway through the season, this would give Bellamy enough time to mourn her. And maybe, just maybe, he could start to see Clarke in a different light.
We've been through a lot together, you and I.
But anyone who's read the novels knows that the TV series follows a very different course. So some fans are choosing to be skeptical. Clarke and Bellamy clearly have some work to do. But if all goes well, fans predict that a two-son wedding is on the horizon. The sacrifice. Every season demands a sacrifice, and it looks like a certain character's number is going up in flames. Fans are taking to Reddit to converse about possible theories, and there's one that keeps on resurfacing. Indra might be a fan favorite, but according to Redditors, she'll be the next to go. Indra is a fearless warrior who has the ability to inspire bravery and loyalty. Although she wasn't too fond of the Sky People at first, she warmed up to Octavia and chose to fight by her side. Fans predict that Indra's loyalty will be put to the test and she'll choose to go against Octavia. However, she'll later find out that she made a mistake and beg for her friend's forgiveness. Unfortunately, Octavia won't be in the forgiving mood, so to prove her love and devotion, Indra will sacrifice herself for the young leader during a battle. And her debt will forever be repaid. What do you guys think? Is it time for Indra to lay down her weapon or not? Jordan. Season 6 of The 100 is going to be filled with brand new characters and material. Not only are skilled explorers going to be sent down to an unknown planet, but Jordan will experience life for the first time. This fan theory sort of changes the course of things, especially since it puts Jordan on the front line. So in other words, move over, Clarke and Bellamy, because there's a new sheriff in town. If there's one thing fans are sure of, it's that Jordan is going to be treated like a child for the majority of the season. And oddly enough, he'll be acting like one too. But all this will change, and soon he'll become a leader like his dear old mom and dad. When it comes to taking the reins, Jordan might be the best guy for the job. No offense, Bellarke, but you guys are sort of violent. Gulp? The Twin Planet. To say that we saved the best for last would be an understatement because, well, this theory is simply amazing. A Reddit user named Brathelin came up with an interesting theory that we just can't shake. According to him, the two-moon planet could very well be populated by clones. He went on to explain that Eliza Taylor, who plays Clarke, revealed that Season 6 would be the most challenging one yet. On top of that, the season was also described as Clarke-heavy, so fans believe that Eliza will be challenged with playing two different personalities, and perhaps the entire cast will have to do the same. If the new world is indeed a twin planet, things are bound to get intense. Do you think Russell will use his clones to his advantage? If so, he might be keeping them at bay to prepare for an old-fashioned switcheroo. So which one of these theories was your favorite? Be sure to let us know in the comment section below. If you love The 100 as much as we do, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos to come your way. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on The Things.